So the currency devaluations, inflations, and global economics unstable, and all this attention and wars, So investors are increasingly focused on one core questions. How can achieve a stable passive incomes without investing additional time and efforts, right? So because not everybody have so many cash to invest, So with the continuous advancements of the blockchain technology, decentralized finance has offered a new answer to all these questions, right? So among the many DeFi platforms, BitNest stand out as a preferred choice for building a long-term passive income system, right? So thanks to its smart contract driven architecture, zero barrier participations, and high transparency mechanism, right? So what is passive income and why is it so important, right? So passive incomes refer to earnings that are generated automatically without the need for continuous labor or time investment, right? So example include the bank interest, the dividends, the rental incomes, and royalty payments. Okay, understand? So in the traditional world, earning passive income often come with high barriers. Okay, like real estate require a lot of money and complex of procedure. And stock, you need the professional knowledge and a lot of time for research. Okay, and then for the financial product, typically offer low returns, often not even enough to fight against the inflations, right? So how? Because all this issue, how? So the emergence of BitNets enable normal people to achieve a low barrier, highly flexible, and high yield passive income. Okay, so BitNets platforms making a passive income simple and trustworthy. Okay, so what is BitNets? Okay, so BitNets is a decentralized finance platform that builds on the Ethereum virtual machines that we call UVMs. It utilizes smart contract to automatically execute processes like the yield distributions, collateral management, and cycle-based settlement. Right, so providing user with a truly trustless and secure income experience without the needs for third-party intermediaries. Okay, so for in simplified, BitNet is work like a crypto bank. Okay, how the bank in the reality will work, then how that's the way how BitNet operates. Okay, so BitNet we have three. So there's three core features of the platform. All right, the first is the code as law. All operations are written into a smart contracts, so executed automatically and cannot be tampered with. Right, and then so all of the business income mechanism, cycle settings, commission logic, and eligibility verifications are not determined by manual operations. Right, they are pre-programmed and deployed on the blockchain through smart contract. Right, and then what is the smart contract? What's the function of the smart contract? Okay, let me explain it. So once deployed, the rules cannot be changed by anyone, not even the platform itself, right? So all actions are executed automatically based on code rules, okay, with no need for approval or manual rebuilds. So this to ensure the long-term stability, fairness, and strong resistance to case manipulations, right? So for example, for a 28 days loop cycle contract with a total return of 24%, so the smart contract will automatically return the principal plus the earning to the user of warrants on the 28 days without any manual interventions, right? Second is the transparency. So all fund movements, earning distributions are fully traceable on change, right? So how are we gonna know, make sure what I say just now, right? So when I talks about the transparency, so when you click here, go to this BSC scan page, right? From here, you can see all the funds movements, okay? You can see all the funds movement here, right? So this is how, right? So this is 526E is the, let's check about what is 526E. It's the smart contract address, right? So you can see that, for example, this is 6040 is you, is one of the user, maybe it's you, right? He transferred this 14 USDT into the smart contract and the loops. You can see his loop here. Within the same minutes, the 5262 will transfer out the fund to the 3121. Okay. So what is 3121? Okay. For example, like this. You transfer the fund to the BitNest smart contracts, right? And then in the same time, within a few minutes, the smart contract funds will send out to the pancake swap. This is a 3121. All right. So all the funds is fully controlled by the smart contract and send it to the pancake swap. Nobody can touch the funds in the pool. All right. Even the creator of the BitNest cannot send up the funds to its own use. You see, 100% the fund will send up to the pancake swap, right? So how are we gonna make sure what I thought is it true? All right. Okay, there are two platforms that can justify my words. All right. The first thing is this. Okay. See, this is the setting. You just click on the here. All right. So you can see, all right, that is permanent. Okay. Renouncing the ownership or removing functions can be considered fully resolved. Renounce the ownership and never claim back the privileged roles, remove the risk functionality. Okay? All right? So that means that the owner already renounced the ownership of the contract and he cannot claim back. All right? Okay. The second text is here, all right? You can see contract owner 000000000 means that the owner already renounced the ownership of the contract. All right. And with the Davis score of 96%, okay, it's a very high score. Okay, if you still going to doubt on it, I think unless you have a better qualification than the certain and this Davis, because both of these are the professional. They're professional. They're one of the world top blockchain audit firms. All right, I don't think anyone here can argue with them. All right. Okay, so that's how the whole funds flow. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay. All right. Let's go here. This right. Yes, this is the BitNest. The BitNest again. Right, can you see a lock here? All right, can you see a lock here? Okay, means that the funds are really locked. Okay, anybody can touch the funds to send out to any other place, right? Because this is what I said that the smart contract already set. Okay, so the fund can only send to PancakeSwap. This is 3121. Okay, so when the circulation is done, finished, and then the fund will send out to the BitNest smart contract again. All right, so the flow is from BitNest fund, BitNest loop smart contract 526E to 3121 pancake swaps, and then go back to this 526E again. All right. When the loop circulation is complete, and then it will send back right after the funds send back to the smart contract, and the smart contract will send out the principal plus interest to all the users. All right, you can see here. Okay, this is the whole process of this. This is the whole process. All right, simple and clear. Okay, let's continue. Hello? No audio from my end. I think my side is no problem. I think it's your side because, okay. Right. So because on traditional financial any platforms, or the centralized, we often know where to know where did my money go, and is the platform actually generating return or not? As my return mechanism has been altered, so we all that all we don't know. But in BitNest, just like what I showed you just now, you can clearly check with them, right? And all these three website also is not owned by BitNest, right? This is a third-party auditing firm, right? I think that is all these proof are solid enough. Okay, instead of you going to hurt other people, say just go to this website. Okay. All right. Okay. So, how's the process of the smart contract? Like just now what I said. Okay. The earning distribution record send it to each round of dividend can be checked on the blockchain, and the referral commission path send it to the reward distribution across up to 70 level can be built. All right. So, and the smart contract address publicly available on the official website and documentation, fully open source. All right. We are all adults. All right. We are human that with brains. We don't just listen people talk by mouth only. All right. All these advantages have documents or any third-party organization to prove it. All right. Okay. We don't judge things by just listen to other people say. All right, because there are so many crap people here. Okay, there are so many scammer or scrap people here. We do things systematically with proven records. Okay. So this make BitNest is with all this, the transparency, so BitNest is no longer a black box platform, but a verified income system. Okay. And then a simple operation, just connect your wallet to get started. No registration, no KYC required. Okay. So staying true to the spirit of decentralization, BitNest allows users to start investing simply by holding USDT and connect wallets, right? Can use MetaMask or Trust wallets or token pockets with no need to register an account. You provide a personal information. You don't need to provide your personal information or undergo a complex identity verifications, right? So it's very simple. The entire process takes less than 2 minutes, okay? Funds, and also a trust self-custody. Funds always remain in the user wallets, and the platform does not hold custody, okay? Also, with all these, So this is a highly appealing to the new generation of users who prefer not to be bound by a centralized financial system or wish to maintain and any trouble unchanged. Okay. So with BitNest offer is just more than an income generating tools. This is a new kind of trustless financial experience that's allow anyone, regardless of the connections or backgrounds, to participate freely and fairly in the global digital economy, right? Okay, so in BitNet, there are three types of the passive income options, all right? You can choose freely, you can combine it flexibly, okay? The first is the saving box, all right? A stable solution for funds, okay? Idea for short terms fund manager or risk averse investor. Okay. All right. So BitNest saving box allow user to deposit or withdraw the USDT at any times. No lock-in periods or time restrictions. Enjoy a floating rates of 0.4%. Okay. All right. 0.4%. So you can treat saving box is ATM machines from it's just like the bank ATM machines. Okay. And then the second is the loops, loop cycle investment, where it's a very powerful tool for maximizing returns. Okay, it's ideal for user willing to commit to fixed periods in exchange or for higher returns. Okay, you can treat loop as a fixed deposit in the bank, right? You can choose with the 1 day, 7 day, 14 days, or 28 days. All right. So during which the platform will return the principal plus the earning based on the present rates when the circulation is complete. Okay. So what is the features of the loops? All right. It's higher returns. The longer the cycle, the greater the return rates. Okay. And the principal plus interest is automatically return to your wallets upon the maturity. Right. And no manual action is needed. The system executing execute everything automatically. All right. So for example, so a user invests 1,000 USDT in 28 days loops will receive 1,240 USDT upon the maturity. So all distributed by on-chain smart contract with no manual interventions involved. All right. Number third is the referral commission mechanisms build a compound income network. All right, what this means, okay? Right. So when the user A invite user B and B invite C, all right, and A receive commission from both B and C. Okay, that's very simple. So every order placed by a downline can generate a system rewards. So the system distribute reward automatically with transparent on-chain settlement also. Okay, just example, if you invite 10 partners and if each of them invest 10 times, you will receive 100 commissions rewards. Okay, so this is a very great potential growth of your passive income. Okay, so this BitNet referral system use a 17-level dynamic commission model. Okay, so each invite user is bound to your life, all right, just one time, and you earn a percentage of your investment returns with rewards extending up to 17 levels daily, right? So in this era of crypto investing, so a true wealth does not come from one time, okay? No, but from a sustainable and replicable income system. So BitNet 17 level commission sharing model is a powerful engine for generating long-term passive income, right? So I think that everybody understand about this 17th generation. So how you going to check this 17th generation income? Okay, let me show you. Right, just like you can go to any loop like loops, Okay, let's go to the loop. Okay, that's here. Right, you can see here, 17 generations, all the saving box you also can check. It's not here. Yeah, it's here, right? So regardless you invest in the loop or you invest in the saving box, or you invest 50% in saving box or 50% in loops, the total investment, the way it comes is the total investment. For example, you invest $50 in saving box, $50 in loop, it will count you as a $100 investment. It doesn't matter where you invest it. All right. Okay. So let's go back to this page. All right. You can see here, it's very clear. All right. And this, all right. So this is some of the example. Okay. You invest 2%. Everybody invest $100 for 28 days. That's how much you earn, right? And these two person, every person invite another two, so you have four, right? And then everybody also invest $100. This is what you get, right? So when your 70 level, also every person also invest 2%, right? For every person, just invite 2% enough, no need a lot. When up to 70 level, you have 131,000 member, and you'll be able to earn this 64,000 income, right? So is it great, right? Is it great? This is a fully, that's how you can build a very strong passive income, and it's not one time, that is buying with you forever, right? Okay. Okay, right. So when you talk to this, how to build up this stable team, right? How? Okay. So let's talk about this. How to build up this. First, people seeking stable return. Okay, like the middle class investor, small business owners, or personal finance user who prefer a cycle-based reinvestments and avoid high volatility tradings, right? And then second, the individual with promotion experience, including network marketers, community manager, crypto KOLs, and these micro influencer who have both connection and influence, right? That will be the new user interested in decentralized finance, especially those looking to break free from the traditional finance limitations, right? And fourth is the Web3 freelancer, like the developers, content creators, and DAO members who are likely to understand this value of smart contract and the system, right? So let's talk about how to effectively promote promotion strategy and channel suggestion, right? First is the community plus content, a dual engine growth. All right. Create your own Telegram, your WhatsApp group, and update it daily with earning screenshot and education informations. All right. And produce how to get started with BitNest tutorials in image or video formats, to help customers to understand quickly and easily replicate the process, right? Then the second It's a viral growth through a challenge campaigns. Okay, you can do that. Launch activity like invite 5 people and earn cash reward of how much, or 28 days free investment challenge. Create a leaderboard to reward top promoters. Okay, boost the community engagements and encouraging sharing. All right. Okay, number third is the target content distribution. So share BitNest tutorial content in community focused on the fee, personal finance, passive income, and entrepreneurship. And post your own BitNest user experience and earning logs to build a strong personal brand. Right? So, okay. So build your own scalable income system. This is what you need to do. All right. So to create passive income through BitNet, it's not just about inviting new friends. No. Okay. It's about building the ability to establish a scalable digital asset system. Okay. So let's look at the plan. How? Right. First is the action plans. Okay. At the initial stage of days 1 to 7, complete your first personal investments. Okay, like the 28 days group recommended. Some recommended 1 day is up to you, but to me it's 28 days. So invite 3 to 5 high potential seed user. All right, this is very important. Don't blindly invite for nothing. All right, these 5 people is very important. Okay, 3 to 5. Okay. Then the second is the growth stage from 7 days to 30 days. Okay. So help your downline partners set up their own communities, host weekly Zoom sharing session, or the offline small group meetup. Okay. There are 2 options, either online or offline only. Okay. And then share the weekly team growth metrics and earning screenshots. Right. And the third is the automation stage. It's within 1 to 3 months. Set up a resource hub, including tutorial, PDF, invitation scripts, and the business system explanations. Okay. Train 2 to 3 co-referral partners to drive team duplications. All right. The keyword is duplicate. Let your team duplicate what you did. All right. How you do that. So focus on the reinvestment mechanisms to get your team into an auto growth plus auto income model. Right? Okay. So why is this a sustainable long-term system? All right. So unlike the traditional direct referral income models, BitNest operate based on the real investment behavior and smart contract executions. It's not on a Ponzi it's not like the Ponzi scheme, right? You have to understand that. Okay. Why? First, clear source of incomes. Okay. On-chain loop earning are automatically distributed. Right. And then the second is the transparent structure. The 17-level profit sharing mechanism is public and verifiable. Okay. That is the smart contract custody. So the platform cannot alter or manually interferes with reward distributions. All right. And the ZK system ensure the privacy and compliance. Any user can earn reward as long as their action meet the criteria. No identity disclosure requires. All right. So this is the power of BitNet. Okay. Compound interest plus network effect, smart contract data transparency. Right. For example, so one partner go to 10 reinvestment, you want by the month, times the sharing reward, times the 17 level replications, all right. So if 10, then use 10 times, and 10 cycle, 10, 70 times, it's over 1,000 profit sharing opportunities, right? So it's empower every normal person to build your own crypto income engines, not through speculations or connections, but through actions and duplications. All right. So how do you get started? How to get started with BitNest? Right. First, very simple. Create a wallet. Okay. Create a wallet. Recommend token pockets. Support EVM network and BNB change. And then you buy the USDT. Second, you purchase the USDT. Top up your wallet with USDT via the crypto any exchange. Okay. And after that is connect to BitNest. Visit the official website and connect with wallets. All right. And then next will be to choose your investment options. Join the saving box or loop cycle based on your preference. Okay. After that, share your referral link. Okay. Start building your network and then unlock the bonus income through referral. All right. So the entire process just takes less than 5 minutes. Okay. So no financial background needed, and start your crypto income journey now. All right. So first, BitNest enable individual and business to manage the funds securely and efficiently through smart contract driven product like the loop and selling box. So these products not only ensure the liquidity, but also offer relatively high annual returns. So the key point is that this is an absolutely secure investment product. All right, no speculations. Okay, you won't lose your money here. It's guaranteed. This is guaranteed that you have a returns, stable returns. All right. Okay, let's look at some of the investment advice for the beginner. Right. First is start more first. All right. Start more first. If you are new to crypto markets, so this is recommend to begin with a small amount like 100 to 200, all right, or even smaller than $10 also can. So this helps you to understand the market dynamics without taking on any significant financial risk. Okay. Second, to educate yourself before making any investments. That this is very crucial to understand the basic of the crypto and the investment principle. All right. So BitNest offer a variety of education resource to help beginners to learn how to invest safely. Right. So where's the resource? Actually, you can come to here, community. All the explanation reading materials are here. All right. Just spend some time for new people. Just spend some time to understand it before you come to ask people. Right. You don't just come to the community and ask, I don't know anything. Can anyone explain to me? Okay. So you have to go here and study first, understand the basic first, then only you can ask people. All right. Nobody will go and from A to Z go and tell you everything. All right. Okay. So let's talk about why should we reinvest in the loop. Okay. What benefit can it bring to us? Right. So it's like similar to saving money in the bank. Right. As I said many times, you can treat BitNet is a crypto bank. All right. So what is the saving returns in the country? I don't know. Try putting a portion into business saving to grow your assets, right? And now that I'm making money with BitNet, I want to invite everyone to copy my methods and build your own BitNet team, right? So even if it takes 1 or 2 years, so it's worth it, because this means that we can become the leaders of our own teams, right? And can earn steadily over the long terms. For example, if I recruit one downline and they make 100 times of deposit, I earn 20% of the profit from each of those 100 times deposits. Is it great? Right? Okay, and then let's talk about the advice for the intermediate investor. Right, first is the capital allocations. So if you have more investment experience, so consider allocate 20% of your 20% to 30% of your savings of all your investment portfolio to BitNest. All right, you don't need to all in. All right, okay, so 20 to 30% of your savings, or your 20 or your investments portions, so this portion of funds can be used to explore high yield potential of business loop or the saving bonds, right? And also the leverage, the compound interest. Okay, so when investing in business, reinvesting your earnings can fully utilize the power of compounding. So over the long term, this will significantly increase your total returns, right? And then next, let's talk about the strategy for advanced investor, right? First, large-scale capital allocations. So for investors who are capable of taking on higher risk, so this is advisable to consider allocating a larger portion of capital, such as over 50,000 USDT into BitNest. So this level of investment is generally suited for those looking to position cryptocurrency as a primary investment vehicle, right? Second is the long-term perspective. Investing in business with a long-term outlook, especially by leveraging the compounding strategy, can significantly maximize potential returns. So this approach requires investors to remain patient and disciplined during periods of the market volatility. All right. So now let's talk about some the FAQ. All right, some of the common questions that a new user will ask, all the people you can promote, they will ask. All right, what is the most common questions? First, is business secure or not? All right. So all platform operations are executed automatically via smart contract and has been audited by international security firm like CERTIC, right? There's no manual interventions, no asset custody by the platform, and no backdoor mechanism. So of course, this is very safe. All right, you have to let them know why is it safe. All right. Okay. Question two: are the return rules, could it be a scam? So the return rules are written into smart contract and are completely transparent. So all profit distribution are traceable or changed in real life. Okay. So the system operates without relying on any centralized entity. So making the risk of a scam or rug pull is zero. Okay. Then the question is, how do I make withdrawal? So are there any fees or not? Okay. So both of your earnings and principal can be withdrawn to your wallet at any time and are fully controlled by you, right? So the platform does not charge any withdrawal fees. So only the gas fee is applied. Okay. So that's the normal question that people more concerned to ask as a beginning, right? You have to answer clearly accordingly. All right. So in the conclusion, that's right. BitNest is not a short-term hit project, but a long-term platform that reconstruct the logic of passive income through blockchain technology. So this is a triple income model: saving plus cycle plus referral form a complete crypto wealth flywheel. Okay, you don't need a background, connection, or professional skill. All you need is a wallet and a willingness to act. So with BitNest, you can achieve stable returns plus zero entry barriers plus trustless transparency equal to a future-oriented path to financial freedom. Right? So start with business today. Let your asset stop slipping and let every USDT you own become a continuous source of your passive income. All right. Okay. So after that, I want to show you something. All right. This is another, other than Certic and the Defi, there's another platforms. Okay. And not another audit firms. We some of our member previous just discover called solidity scan. All right. You can see that.
Yes,
And
yes, yes.
also show that it's 95, 97. All right. Okay. You can see here that Sam is renounce the ownership. All right. Renounce the ownership. Okay. What does it mean? Renounce ownership shows that the contract is truly decentralized, and once deployed, it cannot be manipulated by administrations. All right. So you can see here. Okay. That's why that's how he get this so high score. Right. So is what about same concept as this business explain what happened and different. First, I don't know about Yunus, all right. Second, I can tell you that there are so many projects on online, there are so many projects in the set online. I think most of the projects are very similar. So can I say that Yunus is related to all this project? All right. I think before Yunus, so I think I don't know how Yunus operate, but I think before Yunus come also there are some project that also similar with Yunus. You cannot. I mean Yunus is Yunus, BitNest is BitNest. That's it. That's it. All right. This is two different company or two different platforms. All right. It doesn't mean they are the same. Okay. So whatever they do, it's nothing to do with us, nothing to do with me. I don't know. What I concentrate is BitNet, right? This is all the things that is give me a very comfort. I can say that the other, I can 90% of other platform, which is scam or rug pull, all these, they don't have a certain reports. Then they don't have all these high scorings from the third party or audit reports or the company. Okay, so if you ask me what's the difference, and this is all the difference. All right, if you last time you go and join a centralized platform without all this uh audit company analysis, so if you lose money, you don't come and talk, hey, this is same like this, same like that. All right, it's totally different. Okay, this is decentralized, that is centralized. All right, Ilho, you have anything to share? Just now I think I heard your voice. Hello.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, hello.
yes.
Okay, I just want to share regarding information on the blockchain. They are the same. Nothing changed. If you can go and check different uh uh uh, uh various website, external website to query the contract. I have a friend. I'm saying it because of a friend that I talked to. I don't know if he's on the call over the week. Uh, you can, as static audit, there are other, when it comes to smart contracts, you can check different uh, other scanners to query the smart contract if what one is saying is true. And one thing about blockchain, it cannot be different. Information that has been deployed into the blockchain cannot be different. So whether you check it from DeFi scanner or Solidity or Arkham, all the information are the same. And Mr. Rami, another features in Arkham
Yeah, yes.
that yeah, there is a place you can see traceable. You can, I think you are checking the visualization side, but there is other place to trace where you can track how the movement and everything has been run. So I think with this is enough to convince or to tell anybody. But anybody can choose to believe whatever you feel like, no matter what you say. So the person still have the final a decision to make in anything. So we can only talk to somebody, maybe want to give them the opportunity. But if they don't believe, fine, you don't need to uh uh, uh convince them, because informations are there to
Yes,
speak for themselves. Yes.
yes, 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 yes. I
And
think some of these people
yes.
is they don't want to believe then, and then okay, just stop it. All right, is they go and they convince themselves to like no matter how much all this solid information you provide to them, they still choose like I don't know all this. I don't know. You know?
When yeah, yeah, exactly. When you click on more, there is another place called visual trace. I
Okay.
think
Yes.
this is the visualizer. The visualizer. There, click on more. You see trace. You see how everything is being run, and this is another external website analyzing BitNest. Archeam is an external platform that
Yes.
analyzes smart contracts and other Web3 projects as well.
Yes. 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 I think for this all this information and the experience of other user is good enough already. Really good enough already. I think you have been in the platform for 1 year, some even have 1 year plus, So you also can check all the return are safe, So if all these people still don't want to believe, but I just don't understand. They don't want to believe, but they will still continue hide in the community and then go and spread rumors, I don't know why. I don't know why, you know. It's just like I like this. It just like I don't like the food of this restaurant. Then what you will do? I just don't go. But there are some people think that this restaurant food is very nice. Okay, but but they still want to choose to go to this restaurant and make noise in the restaurant for what? For what? I mean, all the facts is here. There are so many external websites and the audit report to analyze to give you the all the plus point. You still don't want to listen. You still want to read, and you just go and find some some tricky word. You know, go and say all these rumors for what? All right. So just move on. Just move on. And what I want to tell to you all is just move on. People will have failure in the past. Okay, everybody will face difficulty and failure in the past, but just learn from the mistake and move on. Then only you can have a better future. All right. Don't every day go and ask why. Go and focus on your previous mistake and then go and blame others. No use. All right. You got any
Yeah,
other
yeah,
questions?
yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Yes. Right. Okay. So other than that, if anyone have anything to share, if you don't have it, then I will just end up here. I need the translation of this meetings. Wait. All right. I will send up here. Hold on. I will send up here. Or you can take it from the team leader also. Hold on for a while. Okay, give you this copy. All right, I think that's all for today. Okay, if you want the notes or everything, you can ask from your team leader or team leader, and I already sent up here. All right, thanks for all your attendance. Thanks for everyone. Thank you, and bye. Thanks.